hi, Susan. Thank you very much for coming today to join us and to talk a little bit about why you're doing what you're doing with us. So, firstly, just tell people a little bit about yourself and your business before we kind of ask some questions and get
Yeah.
the conversation going.
So I am a physiotherapist in the sort of central belt of Scotland. I'm a sole practitioner, so just working on my own with predominantly musculoskeletal patients.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. And so, although you're working with us, which is great, and we love it, and you know that you're not going to be checked. You know the HCPC, you might get asked for your portfolio, but someone's not going to come knocking on your door to kind of see what you're doing and how you're doing it. So, why do what you're doing? What brings you here, Susan, to us?
I think the main reason that I wanted to do it was so that I knew myself that if anything was to happen, God forbid, whether it was a sort of a legal complaint or anything like that, I know that I've got everything in order and all the checks and balances have been accounted for, that I know that I can present myself as being that I've been as diligent as possible. So really it was all those thoughts, particularly being a sole practitioner and I didn't have anybody else to kind of run things past. I didn't really know where to start when it came to the policy documents and whatnot. So when I found HCPG, I just thought that this is perfect. Like you have great experience and knowledge in this. So, also I didn't have the time working myself. So, you guys being able to help me, guide me through all these sort of areas that I didn't really know that much about has been a godsend. And it then has allowed me to rest easy, I suppose, not with that kind of constant niggle at the back of my head. Oh my goodness, you haven't done that policy, or you've not got this in place in your clinic, and what if something happens? So it really kind of took care of all the what ifs, which spiral generally in my head when I'm trying to get to sleep.
Mhm. Mm. Okay, and Susan, if everything's available on the HCPC website, so they've got all the standards there, everything is there. Do you or have we been a help to help you evidence them, or if you just go on and read those standards, do you think you would just be able to do it and think, right, that's what they mean, that's what they need?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I think especially when the new standards came out, I did not know where to start, and I know I wasn't alone in that because the kind of overwhelming kind of comments that I was reading on social media were a lot of people thinking about leaving the profession because they were worried about these new standards. And then just sitting in on a few of the drop-in sessions, you were able to kind of put my mind at ease that actually, no, this is not a huge, big upheaval in your current practice. This is literally just about how you evidence that you are meeting these standards. And by having a lot of these policy documents and procedures in place, but working with you that we've already done it. So yeah, it was a huge relief knowing that having those conversations and knowing that actually these new set standards do not mean that my whole practice has to change and that yeah, potentially thinking about a new career path. So yeah, but no, to answer your question, the new to go onto the HCPC website and just know how I'm going to document and evidence that I'm meeting the standards, I don't think I would have been able to do it just working on my own. Because in honesty, I don't think I fully understood what these changes meant.
Okay. Thank you so much, Susan, for your time today. We
Not
really
at all.
appreciate it.
No, you're
Take,
welcome.
take care. Bye bye now.
Thanks. Bye.